Today we launch our last season of AD podcast for this school year, talking all things Lebanon Warriors with AD Keith Pantling. Keith, how are we doing today?
Awesome. It's what is it, April 7th. So we're in full swing with spring sports coming off the rainy weekend, and we'll see how we do here coming up, but hoping for some sunshine here soon.
Yep, it will be a little chilly this week, but you know what? We'll take chilly and sunshine over windy and rainy that we've had, it seems like, the last 4 days. So before we get into spring sports, I know you wanted to give the fans an update on where things are in the ECC all sports competition, kind of an overview, and take it away.
Yeah, well, we haven't spoken a few weeks, so we didn't get to share a lot of the things that happened at the latter end of the winter sports season. So we're really excited and really proud here that we currently sit atop the ECC All Sports standing after a successful winter. Being in the league for 5 years, it's an award we haven't won yet. The highest we've finished is third. Still a lot of work to be done in the spring, but the way it works is just you get a X amount of points for where you finish each sport in the league, and then those are tabulated into an overall standings. It's listed on the ECC website, but really proud of where we've been through the fall and winter. Just to recap a few things, boys basketball, many in the basketball world kind of had us winning, 4, 5, 6 games this season, in all honesty, after losing so many seniors and a very talented Division I athlete. And so they overachieved significantly, finishing with 13 wins and fourth place in the league. Girls basketball, fifth in the league. Wrestling won the ECC for the fifth consecutive year. Coach Hensley earned Coach of the Year honors. Natalie Carlisle on the girls' side finished as state runner-up, which was a great weekend in Columbus. Swimming, Keelan Maines and Andrea Carlson represented Lebanon at the state meet in Canton, which was an awesome weekend. Boys bowling finished second in the ECC, advanced to districts for the 12th straight year. Girls bowling won the ECC. Coach Kober was named Girls Coach of the Year. Cheer and dance both finished top 3 in the league at the ECC competition, and then competition cheer went on to nationals in Orlando and finished top 10 in their division out of more than 50 teams. So a really competitive winter season. I probably missed something, but just wanted to recap that and how proud we are of where we are so far this year going into the spring.
Yeah, it's awesome. What a great winter for the Lebanon sports teams, and great capping that off with that summary. So congratulations, and I hope it's a successful spring season. And let's jump right in on our first show of the spring. We'll talk we'll talk baseball. It's been a wet spring, so not a lot of games in, and hopefully this week, jumping right into ECC play at Milford on Wednesday. Things should be dry by then, but with a really nice win to start the season over Centerville at Prasco 7-6. That'd be a good start for the Warriors.
Yeah, freshman, JV, and varsity all got wins over Centerville that first game, and then kind of everything hit the fan after that. They haven't played since. Again, looking forward to playing Wednesday. They would play Thursday against Milford as well to get those against a top ECC team right out of the gate, getting that underway this week. So, yeah, unfortunately, 2 of our top pitchers are out for the year. So we're going to have to get creative in how to piece together wins and in a very competitive conference. I thought we did a great job against Centerville. It was a really exciting game, but we had 6 stolen bases, just different ways, different people contributing, pinch runners, all the different things to eke out a win there. I think it's going to be a lot of that this year, and we'll see a very galvanized group that's excited to be playing together and really like their camaraderie. So we'll see what we can do.
Keith, from talking with the other ADs in the ECC, do you think that baseball will be strong again in the ECC this season?
Yeah, through my conversations with coaches and others, it seems like the pitching. A couple of years ago, I remember we had Colton Hartman who went to Louisville, and
Yes.
Parker Dilhoff, who's now pitching at Louisiana, and Milford had a kid at Ohio that's at Ohio State now, and there was like 7 or 8 D1 pitchers in our league. So I don't think we're at that level from a pitching standpoint, but the consistency across the board is going to make it very, very competitive. I don't think there's anyone on any given night that you couldn't lose to or beat.
Sure.
And it's going to be a really competitive year, top to bottom in the league.
Sounds great. Well, good luck to baseball. Hopefully get a string of games in this week with some sun out and no rain. So good luck to baseball. Let's go over to what a great start for softball so far at the varsity level with a 4-0 start. And looks like if the fields are playable at Kings, an ECC game tonight, 5 o'clock at Kings.
Yeah, we're hoping. I'm in contact with them to see if we'll play tonight. They have Milford coming up this week as well. So Milford and Kings will really be tough as they are each year in our conference. And then we have the Friday Night Lights event coming up next Friday at Armco, where we host 8 awesome teams. Everyone plays 2 games right in that Clover setup there with the concession building in the middle there with the upper deck, and it's a really exciting Friday night. So everyone plays a doubleheader there. We'll take on Wayne, and I believe might be Miamisburg, but that schedule's on our website, and that's a really great event at Armco next week. So yeah, ladies are 4-0. Sophia Scheidler's on another level right now. She's batting .667 with 13 RBIs through just 4 games. She leads the league in both categories. And then in the circle, she also leads the league in ERA and wins as a pitcher, has 42 strikeouts through 4 games. So Ella Tubner, who's signed to play at Iowa next year, has 6 RBIs and scored 5 runs. And then senior Jane Lusinger has scored 8 times. So a lot of contributions up and down the lineup. And yeah, they have a pretty good year every year, but their kind of aspirations are high again this year. So we'll see what goes on.
Sounds good. Good luck to them. Hopefully it's a nice string of weather and they can keep that winning streak alive. Let's go over and talk boys lacrosse. Looks like the team's traveling to Beaver Creek tonight. I know Beaver Creek's program's up and coming, and should be a nice match and a nice test for the boys lacrosse team tonight.
Yeah, they are off to a 2-2 start. Really have I would say, their schedule, we don't put any cupcakes on there, so to speak. So we've played some talented teams that's really gotten us ready for the ECC run. Beaver Creek's another tough test. Our offensive attack really looking good. Brody Warmeyer, Hudson Newman, Isaac Parlett, all doing great things. We're missing Morgan Shepker as our face-off guy. You know how important that is in lacrosse to maintain those possessions. So looking forward to getting him back. And then Dylan Stallings is doing a great job in net. So we have a tough schedule coming up, as I mentioned. We'll look to try to finish as high as we can in the ECC. And, Kings, Milford are really tough annually. So we'll continue to try to nip at their heels and keep the program moving forward.
That's great. Good luck to boys lacrosse and keep getting better. Let's go over to the girls' side, starting off 3-1 and hosting a tough Centerville squad tonight at home, 7 o'clock. So good start for girls lacrosse.
Yeah, very, very young last year and starting to reap the benefits of their development. Alexa Cool, who's a senior already with 20 goals. She set the new record for career goals at LHS in the first game of the season. Maddie Schwartz has 15 goals. Sophia Flora, 15 assists, 21 draw controls. Kylie Lamb has caused 9 turnovers. Just so many people contributing. Ava Routson, Elise Fox, Bella Centers, Candid Martin. I can just go on and on. So a really great group that's come together and playing some really good lacrosse. So looking forward to tonight in Centerville, and then they have a pretty busy schedule coming up. So
yeah, good luck to them. Let's go over to the hard court. Let's talk boys tennis, and I in doing several shows already this morning. Boys tennis is, because of the weather, is just getting started. So let's talk.
We only got one under our belt, but we're
right.
We have a busy week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, if the weather allows. Scheduled to play Goshen, Anderson, Talawanda, and Little Miami. So not much other things to mention there, other than we hope to have a good week.
Yes, good luck to them, and hopefully the weather holds so they can get out there and start playing some matches. Let's go talk track and field. Pretty much same thing here. I know that Jack Lintz up at Northmont was canceled due to weather, and looks like you guys will be traveling to the Herb Hartman on Friday to get things underway for track and field.
Yeah, the coaches were really satisfied with their opening. They always go to Harrison for the all-comers that first week, and that was over our spring break. Did well, and the coaches were satisfied. And then it was unfortunate to be canceled this past weekend, but they'll get things back on track here on Friday up in Troy. So
just get out there and run, and good luck to them. Let's wrap up this week's show talking boys volleyball. Isn't it interesting, before we talk about the team, how how boys volleyball, the competition, the last couple of years has really improved. It's getting better and better each season.
Yeah, when we resurrected our program 4 years ago, we always joke about, what our kids looked like that year. This is anyone that started as a freshman 4 years ago is now a senior, and their development is just off the charts. And we talked too about how many people have since added a team.
Yes.
We kind of came in as the newbies and kind of getting beat up by everybody, and since then we've really improved. And then so many new schools have come about that we're right in the thick of things as one of the better programs, so to speak. Obviously, not at the level of some of those elite programs that have been around a long time, but
Sure.
pretty respected in the world of boys volleyball right now, and getting some nice wins that we wouldn't have gotten 3 or 4 years ago.
Are most of the ECC schools with boys volleyball now, Keith?
Yeah, so this is the first year it counts as our ECC All
Oh,
Sports Trophy.
great.
You need to have, I believe it's 6 of the 10 schools have to have it. Last year we were at 4 or 5, and then Anderson, Turpin, and Kings all added this past year.
Great.
So now that puts us over, and we have standings, schedules on the website, statistics are tracked, and all of that. So yeah, we were happy that we kind of got ahead of the curve there, and established the program back 4 years ago, because you're right, it is going in that direction, and we feel like we're in a good position.
Yeah, that's great. Well, let's talk. Currently 4-2, off to a great start. Looks like they have a scrimmage tonight, hosting Moeller. I think that's, at least it says scrimmage there. And then some ECC play on Tuesday, hosting Kings, and then traveling to a tough Sycamore on Wednesday, and then traveling to West Claremont on Thursday. So busy week for boys volleyball.
Yeah, they got 4 in a row actually. Today they're the JV scrimmaging Moeller, but they'll host Northmont today
Okay.
at 5:30. Yeah, and then Kings tomorrow, Sycamore Wednesday, West Claremont Thursday. So 4 in a row, and their season it gets going. They'll have, I think, 3 again next week, followed by 3 more the next week, and before you know it, it's the postseason. So doing great things. Reagan Bonney, who's a all conference football player, missed a lot of the basketball season due to an injury, but comes out for boys volleyball as his third sport, and he's a great kid. Has 65 kills, and then Jones Klein and Corbin Jones each have 17 blocks. Braden Crockett is second in the league with 86 digs. So just to give them a few kudos for their statistics, and highlight some of the good things they're doing.
In the winter, I really promote bowling because I think it's just such a fun sport for high school kids to get involved with. I feel the same way about boys volleyball. If you're looking for something fun and exciting to do, and you'll definitely get your money's worth, go watch a boys volleyball match in Southwest Ohio, because you'll be glad you did, because it's a great competition. It's a lot of fun. It's great teamwork.
Yeah, and especially with how much they're getting better at the sport, it's looking a lot more advanced now, and the athleticism of the kids playing up above the net is really remarkable.
Yeah, it's great. Well, Keith, thanks as always. We'll do 6 or 7 of these in the spring, just get everybody up to speed with what's going on with the Warriors. I appreciate your time. Let's have a dry week, and we'll touch base with you next Monday.
All right, thanks, Rob.